Hello, you guys. Today I'm bringing you a nice body weight workout. We're going to be doing some abs, side body or side core, and then quadruped to hit your legs and glutes. It'll be a nice, quick, full body workout. I am wearing ankle weights today. You guys can totally add these on whenever you want to, but you also do not need them, and you can just use your body. You're going to go ahead and find yourself lying on your back. You can either have your legs extended or with your feet pressed into the ground. I'm just gonna have my hands by my side. We're focusing in on that breathing to get started. Breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Good, in through our nose, fill up that rib cage. Out through our mouth, feel your rib cage squeezing together. Good, let's do that one more time. In through our nose, nice and strong. Out through our mouth. Good, when you're ready, you're going to open up your eyes, and we're actually going to do today's supine ab series on our forearms. So you're just gonna have your forearms right by your side, those elbows are stacked underneath our shoulders. We're gonna make sure that we're not pushing our core up. We actually want to be rolling down onto our tailbone or onto the bottom of our back. And then we're going to lift those legs into tabletop. This is gonna add just a little bit of support to our core with our arms. We're going to start by tapping both of those toes down and up, down and up, really just reaching for those toes to touch the ground. We're going to do a few more here, and then we are going to stay focused on that left leg for this entire first section. If you feel yourself start to shift down into your shoulders, just push back up and make sure you are nice and strong, but feeling it in that lower core, really feeling it get nice, tight, and hot. You're going to give me two more here on each side. Last one. Good, meeting in that tabletop, we're extending our left leg up, bringing it back down into tabletop. Up and back to table, up and back to table. Good, you're keeping those toes nice and pointed. You're giving me three more. And then two, we are lowering that leg. The last one, keep it up. We are lowering that leg, coming back up nice and strong. Lowering that leg down, back up towards that other leg. You want it nice and parallel. You're going to feel that core lighting on fire. You go as low as your body is capable of. You do not have to match my height of my leg. Good, you're gonna give me three more here. Make sure we stay nice and strong out of the shoulders. And two. Good, last one, we meet at the bottom and we pulse it here. Good, for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. We bring that knee in. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we are pulling that knee into table, extending it out back nice and long. We pull it into table, we extend it nice and long. You are doing a great job. You are keeping that core so stable. You are in control of that body. Really think about pushing that back down into the ground, lifting up out of those shoulders, keeping everything nice sandwiched together. You give me 3. In 2. Last one, and we are switching over to that right side. Good, so we're extending that leg up. We bring it back to table. We were doing that same thing on that other side. We want to make it nice and even. Good, give me 4 more here before we move on to that lift and lower. In 2. Last one. Good, we are up nice and tall. We lower that leg down. We lift it back up high. You lower and lift. You can probably hear it in my voice. I am shaking right now. That core is so tight. You play around with those hands as needed. Really think about your hips wrapping around that core, bringing it nice and tight. Those legs are on fire. You give me 3 more here, and we pulse it at the bottom. In 2. Last one, we meet at the bottom here. We pulse for 8, 7, in 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in, extend. Good. In, extend. You've got it. In, extend. Give me 4. In 3. Last 2. And 1. You're meeting me back here. We are now raising both legs up. We come back down. Both legs up. Bring it back to table. Point those toes nice and strong. That core can do it. You give me 4. In 3. Last 2. And 1. Good, right here. We are crisscrossing those toes over and under, over and under. You give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come on to our back, nice and tall. I want you to pull those legs apart. Good, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, you're going into that scissor, nice and big if you can. You give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. That core is done. Holy cow. You're going to roll on over to our side. Coming up nice and strong. I'm going to have my right leg down. My left leg is extended out to the side. And then we're going to put our hands on our head with those fingers outside of our ears. And we want to make sure those elbows don't come in. We keep them nice, wide, back chest is open. We're going to start right here by bending over to the side, a good oblique crunch, raising up and back. Good. Pulling through those obliques. You're working that core just a little bit more here. My toes are pointed. In 3. Give me 2, and we add on. Last 1, we back up at the top. Good, we are crunching over to the side. Extend those arms back in and through center. Over, extend, back, crunch through center. Good. Can you give me 3? In 2. We keep our arms long and we pulse. Last 1. All the way through. Good. We're coming back here. Arms extended and you pulse. Pulse. Good. Through that core. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the arm down. All we're going to do is bring up that leg. So lift and lower that leg. Keeping that core nice and tight. You've got it. Up and down. Up and down. Give me 3. In 2. We have 1. Bring it to the corner of that mat. Back of that mat. Good. Corner of that mat. Back of that mat. You've got 4. In 3. Last 2. And 1. Up at the top. And pulse it up. Good. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. We are coming into that quadruped position. So we're going to have both hands on that mat just to help get us set up. We are then going to drop down onto our right forearm, extend, and get ready to work that left side. So we're going to start with a fire hydrant. We're opening up that left leg, closing it back up. Good. Opening nice and strong, making sure that core is nice and engaged. You're keeping that body nice, strong, and stable. Dropping to that forearm helps us with our form. Give me 3, and then we add on. We're going to do that bend to extend, reaching that leg. Into. Last 1, we meet at the bottom. Good. We now open up. You extend that leg long. You pull it back to your elbow, and you lower down. We open, extend, bring it back through center, lower down. This is great. Good job. Extend, pull it back, and down. Good. Open, extend, pull to the elbow, lower down. I want 2 more. Back and down. Last 1. Open, extend, pull in, back down. We are now meeting up at the top. You extend that leg nice and long. It's out to the corner of that mat. We are pulling it in through center. We kick that leg, sweep it out to the side. We pull it in through center. You sweep it out to the side. Good. We are staying on that forearm for 4 more counts. We're then rising up onto both hands. Give me 2. Last one. Good. Bring that leg towards the corner of that mat. You rise up and you lower it down. We bring it over to that rainbow. Good. Up and over. Up and over. Your left leg should be on fire right here, but also that right leg because this helps keeping our body nice and stable. We bring it up and over. Up and over. You give me 4 more. In 3, we meet at the center and we pulse it up. You've got 2. Last one. Come through center, pulse that leg. Good. Give me 8, 7. In 6, we hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex that foot. You pull that leg in. Extend. Good. In. Extend. Good. Flex to bring in. Point to extend. Give me 3, and we pump that leg up. In 2. Last 1, and pulse it up. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that knee in. Add that little spinal curve. And extend and kick. Good. Pull it in. Extend and kick. You've got 4. In 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. We are coming right into that other side. We drop that left leg down. We come onto that left forearm, extend, or get ready for that right side. So we're opening up with that right knee. You close it back through center, just starting with that fire hydrant. We open up to the side. We lower it back down. Good. You give me 4 more right here. Then we add on that bend and extend. In 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. You are going to open up, extend that leg nice and long, pull it back in towards that elbow, close up those legs. Good. So we open, extend and point, pull it back in, and lower. You give me 4 more here. You keep that body nice and strong. There's power in that breath. Don't let that core poof out. We keep it nice and tight. Give me 2. And 1, we are sweeping that leg out to the side, good, back, through center. So we sweep it over to our side and then back through center. Good, no higher than hip height with that leg. Great work. Give me 3, and we'll get ready for those rainbows. In 2. In 1, you pop up onto that left hand. Last 1. Good. Hold it here. We're coming down into that rainbow, over to the opposite side of that mat. Good. It's up and over. Drawing that rainbow up and over. You got it. How are those glutes feeling? Make sure you are not arching through that back. I want you to think about pressing those palms into the ground, creating a nice flat surface on your back. You give me 3. In 2, we pulse at center. Last 1, you're meeting me at the center. Good, and pulse it up for 8, 7. In 6, we hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Flex that heel to pull, point to release. Flex, release. Good. Can you give me 3? and we pump it up. In 2, we pulse. Last 1, good. Meet me at center and it's up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that knee in, add that C curve, kick that leg up to the ceiling. Good. In with that C curve, push it up. You've got 4 more here. In 3, last 2, and 1. Finish nice and strong. Bring that leg through center. Way to go. You are almost done here with this express workout. We are now going to extend that right leg out to the side and hit that other side of our core in our obliques. We're going to put our hands on our head and we are starting with that nice little curve. So we're coming over to this side, pulling up through our core, back to center, keeping those elbows nice and wide. Great job. You've got 3 more here. And then we add on those arms. And 2. Last 1, maybe at the top. Good, we are now coming over to the side. Extend those arms out nice and long. Pull them back towards your head and cinch up through that core. Pretend that core has a zipper. You are keeping it nice and tight. And on this move, we are in between 2 walls. We are in a nice little alleyway. You're making sure that body stays in line and you do not touch the sides of that building. You give me 3 more and we pulse. In 2. Last 1. Good, arms extend and you pulse, pulse, pulse. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that hand down. We are getting ready to burn out that leg one final time. We bring it up and down. Good, core so tight. Again, still in that wall. You're still in that alley. You give me 3 and we get some rainbows. In 2. Last 1. Good, we're coming to the front of that mat, over to the back, back to the front. You keep that shoulder nice and strong, and back. Good. Front and back. I need 3 more, and we pulse that leg up nice and high to finish. In 2. Last 1, meet me at the center. We rise up and pulse. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. You are done with that workout. We are going to now just stretch it out and you will be good to go. I want you to take those wrists, shake them out nice and strong. Good, let's twist over one side of our back. Coming over to the other side. Good, we're gonna come through center, come back into that quadruped. I want you to give me a nice cat and cow, releasing that spine. You can shake those hips side to side. Up through cat and cow. Back, releasing through that breath. Side to side. Give me 1 more here. Good, come to find yourself back at the center. Close those eyes when you are ready. Take 1 final inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Open up those eyes when you are ready. I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. Nice, quick, just burning that body. If you have any more recommendations, please let me know, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.